Hello, Queens. Excuse my coughing. I just went to go take a sip of water before I jumped on the stream, and clearly it did not agree with me. Hello, I'm Gina, aka the Gina Chu. Welcome back to another stream. Tonight we're going to be playing more 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Last time we got the axe ending, and today we're going for another ending. Let me make sure that I have that planned out correctly. That would be something you would normally want to do before stream, but as we know, I am terrible at everything in life. So, yes. Oh, shit. No, see, I don't pay attention. I'm gonna have to repeat one of the rooms from last night. I'm just trying to figure out which one we want to repeat. I think we're gonna go with the original room first. Yes, okay, that'll give us that ending. Beautiful. Okay. So let us jump into it. I'm going for a specific ending, and I'm going for these endings in a specific order because it's the order that I found them in, and I believe it's an order that kind of sort of makes sense, considering what you learned from each ending. Oh, that's something else I forgot to look at, actually. Hold on. Okay. I'm still not sure if the skip text thing just skips stuff that you haven't seen before. I believe it does. We're gonna put that to the test, though. So we're gonna continue back from where we were. So last time... I'll just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I shouldn't change anything. I'm sorry, I'm so out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So I want to make sure we're still getting all the rooms. We are. Alright, so let's fight through this room really quick. This is the original room. It's not really a speed run, but you can kind of call it one if you want. I am actually going to write... I didn't write them down before, but I'm actually going to... Oh no, I did write them down over here. I'm so smart! It's unbelievable. Probably didn't even have to do that part then. I probably could have just gotten the keys and put the things in. Okay.
I should probably hold on to this key. Huh. Oh, what's up with my face?
We're just gonna let it automatically skip through all the story because we know this part of the story. The guy in the mask, he's very scary. Okay. Okay. So the blue one is 0263. We know about digital roots. Yes, we need those key cards. Let's get to the red one. Where's the red one? Oh, right. The red one is here. And the answer to the red. Cool. And then I should also write down a combination that actually makes the digital root of 5, just so that I can reference it quickly. I don't know why that took me so long to work out in my brain parts. Hey, Coins, what is up? Is this segment time? No. I'm just going through it as fast as possible because we've already done this puzzle. So there's no need for us to you know, spend a crazy amount of time on it. And we're going to be going through door 4 first as well. I thought we were going to go through door 5, but we're going to go through door 4 first as well. We're going to swip through all the story. Why does it seem high pressure for this in time? Because the room was flooding. Also, we just woke up on a ship mysteriously. We don't really know where we are or why we're there, so... I mean, it would make sense if it were a timed event, yeah, but it's not really timed for game purposes. I think it does a pretty good job of building tension, regardless of the fact that it's not really timed. Shame on the game, no. This game's great. It's got its little quirks, but that's alright. June. So in the second and third games, we're not going to have to do this so much because we'll actually get to jump into certain parts of the story and then make different decisions. This particular game, you have to start from the beginning, which is kind of annoying, and I think that's why they changed it in the other games. Also, the other games have like 5 billion endings, so... It's a lot of fun. It's a great series. Is this game free or does it cost money? No, it costs money. It's on Steam. But I don't know if it's still on sale, but it was recently on sale for a very deeply discounted price. The first and second games are bundled together on Steam as, well, they're both under Zero Escape, but it's under, yeah, the first two were bundled together, and then the third one, Zero Time Dilemma, is sold separately. It wasn't part of the summer sale, no. It was a specific sale that just happened to be going on, that this game was on. One of my friends pointed it out because he played the first one on the 3DS but hasn't played the rest of the series. When he saw they were on sale, he was like, I'm grabbing it for Steam. I'm so excited. I was like, yes, do it, Mr. John Baruby. He also asked if it was streamable, so if he streams it, I'll let you guys know, because I would love to watch him stream this game, because that would be really fun. Seek a door that carries a 9 before I shank this bitch. Can we just, like, love, by the way, that, like, the 9th man just gets himself killed right off the fucking bat? You'd buy it, but you're frugal and save money religiously. Good for you. I know it's not any fun living that way. I'm that way too. But, like, it's, you know, later on in life when you run into issues like I'm going through right now, where my job closed down, like, you'll be glad that you saved it. And he exploded. This should be a good way to test to see if it's going to stop with the new dialogue. Nope. Fuck. Alright. We'll have to make sure to shut it off then before... Yeah, I think I remember that being an issue in this game. In the second and third games, it will just skip over... whatever it is that you... It'll just skip over whatever it is you've already seen and stop when you run into a new piece of dialogue. I forgot that this game does in fact skip over everything, so we'll have to be a little cautious, but that's okay. It'll be easy to know when we're running into areas that, you know, are new. And if we skip over a new thing of dialogue or two, like he just said different people's names that time, it's not a big deal. Crazy guy with knife, and yeah, I've been out of a jump since, this is where I started watching from last time, crazy guy with the knife, yeah. Yeah, basically, all these people woke up on the ship, and they have no idea how the fuck they got there, except that this guy in a mask seems to have kidnapped them. You've been out of jump since 2019 started and survived because of a low total expense count. Being young, yeah. Having good parents is fortunate for sure. And you're hoarding, Tennessee's money-wise. Yep. My mom is incredibly frugal, and she taught me how to just save all your money. Okay, we're gonna go through door 4 again. Because I have it all planned out to make sure we hit all of the doors, all of the rooms at some point, and that's gonna be a thing. So we have to start through door 4 again. I apologize. I promise we will see what is behind door 5 in the next playthrough. Yes, in the next playthrough. We will see what's behind door number 5. It is the casino and one of like the first class cabin. Yeah. What you save to bare minimum of 80% when you get a job again soon. The same principle will apply, barring extreme circumstances. No, none of this game is timed. That part did have a countdown, but it isn't a gameplay part. It's, you know, a story part. They have 81 seconds to get to a deactivation thing in the room to shut off their bracelets, otherwise they will explode. Okay. We need to look at that. I don't think we need to go into the bathroom quite yet. We need these matches.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Oh gosh, if only I wanted to hear her scream about how she likes me and how we got here and talk about the Titanic over and over again. There's nothing over here. There is this. That's the map of the ship's interior.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Let me tell you about how it looks exactly like the Titanic for 20 minutes. We've heard the story, Jude. It's okay. Okay, I can shut off all skip at this point. That's good, because once I get to a new decision that actually matters, where we'll want to stop and read the dialogue, I can stop the skipping. So, that'll be good. Okay, there's the dresser key. So the whole point of this room, in case you forgot, is that this room and the room across the hall are completely mirrored. Okay, cool. We got everything we need in this room, otherwise she wouldn't let us leave. Alright, we've got that. Got the candlestick. Okay. That'll give us some light. Let's combine this with the matches to light the candle. Okay. This. Get that. The thing here is on the bed. I'm gonna grab it, even though... Well, actually, I'm gonna hang it up because I think... I don't know if I can pull... I don't think that I can get the tile without hanging this thing up and seeing which tile it is. I know which tile it is, but you know what I mean. This is a key. That.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Absolutely not. So I'll give a little bit of insight into how to get the true ending, and we'll go over it again. But in order to get the true ending, we need to take this thing. So I'm just gonna say don't take it because we've already done that before. And then they're giving us another choice. Like, are you sure you really want to pass it up? For now, yes. Next time we will take it. It is important that we take it. Yeah, and I believe I have to show this. Fifth from the top and third from the right, which I knew. I just think you have to look at that before it'll let you take it off the tile. And if we go here in the other room, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, there it is. And we've got all the plates. Now we can go back, make the picture, and end this room. Alright, now we gotta... There we go. That was actually pretty simple. I got lucky on that one. And there's the key to exit in there.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Before more dialogues about brainwaves and dogs, yep. About morphogenetic fields, which is very important to the game and the series. But now we already know about it, so we don't need to hear it again. We've solved the way out. And I have the answers for stuff here for room 7 anyway.
Oh, another hallway.
Yeah. Alright, now we're back in the kitchen again. I should have wrote down the kitchen answer. I will actually write down the kitchen answer. Oh, I think I actually remember it. I believe it's 043. If I remember correctly. It has to do with hexadecimal. Okay. We've got that. We don't need to worry about that. We do need to do... No, I didn't want to do that. Let's go into here. We gotta get the oil behind the cheese. I have to get the knife, and I also have to get the block to sharpen it in the other room as well.
A rusty knife?
You should play it. It's a really fun game. It's a really fun series. Where is... Where is... Oh. Here it is. That's what I was looking for. Let's combine the whetstone with this. Alright, now we're gonna go get frozen. Oh, right.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'll freaking suck. Oh, what?
Hey, you had...
No, I'm fine.
Oh no, we're stuck! Okay, we got that chunk of pork. There's the dry ice. This
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
This is also a very plot important conversation, but we're not going to worry about it now. I do believe saying it's rather odd is what we want to say, though, but without taking that Clover bookmark, we are not on the road to the end of the game. Okay, I believe that's it. So, let's take this chicken. Break it up. Okay. Throw the crushed ice in here. Tie the rope around it. And now we've got the bomb.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice.
And watch it go boom! Not taking certain things on some things mean... Yeah, so there's 6 endings. One of them is the true ending. It just cuts off right before the very end, so that one doesn't really count in my opinion. But there are 5 unique endings, and depending on which rooms you take and what you need to make certain decisions to get to the true ending. If you don't make those decisions, you are going to can we just go here actually? Okay, no, I have to actually find the passcode. But I forgot what I was saying now. My brain is so bad today. Oh yeah, so if you don't do those choices, you're getting a bad ending. And it's just what's happening. Okay, so that's the ending. That's the answer. Yes. And there's the key card. Ba-ba-da-dum. And there we go.
I think we've been here before.
We have. Okay. So that was room 4. Now, we're gonna get to the medical room again where we have the choices between door 3, door 7, and door 8. We're gonna take door 8 this time. So we're gonna have some new story stuff. We're gonna have a couple of new rooms to escape from. That should be a fun time. Unfortunately, we had to kind of get back here to get there, but that's alright. It's interesting to see how fast I can do these too, based upon how much I remember. Yes. Figure out that the reds are not in one piece. Is this where the story skipping ends? Yeah, once we go into door 8, that'll be where the story skipping ends. Because we've seen all this up until that point. Yeah, feel free to BRB. It's just still digging because we're flipping through everything. And this is when they start looking for the pieces of the reds, and then when they converge, Snake is missing. And we will go through door 3 eventually, guys. We will be the ones to discover Snake's body eventually. That will be a thing that happens. I wonder if we could skip all these dialogues. We'll talk to everybody when we go through the regular ending. We'll skip through it still, but. This is when he takes the Soparil. Soparil's a hell of a drug. Okay, so we are gonna go through door 8.
I think I'm gonna go with door 8.
Okay, 8 it is.
Yeah.
Alright then. That means June's gotta go through 7.
What? Why?
We'll just go through this even though we had
What?
this explanation.
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways.
Right.
Have 3, 4, or
Yeah, we explained these.
there are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again?
Hey,
I think it'll be
come
fine,
on.
June.
You're making it sound we gotta split up. But this is just like when we went until we got split up then too. I'll bet 7 and 8.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, they are.
Probably.
We know they are.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end. Zero's been on top of it. I'm damn sure he's not gonna end this game.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yes. Promise?
You guys. Anyway,
Wow.
that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 7 and Clover can take 8. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
Alright, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Alrighty.
Are you ready?
So we are going into room 8 with Lotus and Clover. And I know what room this is, and it is oh girl.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say oh girl.
Okay.
Then shall we go?
It is probably one of the more stressful rooms in the game.
It's open.
So let's do it.
Okay.
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing? "81 seconds left. Hurry!"
Ugh.
It stopped.
Pointless.
What an unpleasant girl. I bet
Jeez.
she's not very popular with the boys.
You know, her
Maybe pairing
brother's
these two
missing.
together was a mistake.
Yeah.
No, I better catch up to them.
Alrighty, let's see what we wandered into this time, friendos.
Oh, it's a dead end. There's a door on the left, though.
A laboratory.
Yeah, the laboratory.
That doesn't sound very pleasant.
Oh, it
I don't
isn't.
like the look of this place.
So this is another one of those gimmicky rooms, and you're gonna see what the gimmick is pretty
Me
early
neither.
on.
But there aren't any other doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices.
Junpei,
Huh?
please. You first.
Ugh, fine. You know, I think the window looks into another room.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
What the hell?
It looks so creepy.
Yeah, look at
It's
that.
kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
This is a laboratory, right? I'd say it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Ooh,
A
It's
good
creepy
point.
either way. Don't think that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
well, I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna do
I
something.
mean, look at all those cables sticking out
Spoilers.
of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
Wait, where's Clover? What is she? Are you okay?
What are you talking about?
What? I'm just worried about you. You've been real quiet.
Yeah, and like in another playthrough, you kind of murdered me with an axe, so.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
Well, I mean, of course you can. I just...
Okay then. If I can be quiet if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
That's right.
Junpei, you just don't get it! My brother's not the kind of person who'd just leave me behind! Something happened to him! Something bad.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, wait, Clover, hold on. That way is...
I told you to leave me alone!
Clover, watch out above you!
What the heck? What's going on here?
Oh,
Get it
Clover!
open.
Crying out. You'll never do it on your own.
Damn it! It's not moving.
Wait! Are you gonna give up? Just like that?
No, I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
Deserved.
It
Oh,
is, then there's gotta
stop.
be a way to open it.
Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
And here is our gimmick for this room, is that we are separated in two separate parts of the room, and we have to start trying to pass stuff back and forth to each other. Probably more effective when you're doing an escape room in real life, but...
Yes, I'm on it.
But this is the gimmick of this room. And I remember this room being kind of a pain in the batooties, so let's see if I can figure it out without wanting to punch myself. So here's the laboratory. This is the kind of operating theater. This is where Clover is locked, and then Lotus and I are here in this like control area. So the first thing we want to do is look at this. This is ethanol. And these are locked. Nope. Nope, nothing useful in there. There's some papers and stuff in them. What's in the boxes? They look quite full. Technical stuff, and I don't really get it. So here's a computer. The power isn't on. There's a power button. I don't see a power cable. No power cable. This thing isn't even connected to a main computer, though. It's got a monitor, a keyboard, a mouse, but that's it. Just sticking the power cable in isn't going to do anything. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, so this room also teaches us a lot about Lotus. The keyboard. The mouse. Alright, so there's that problem over there. This is a keyhole. It's supposed to power a machine. It doesn't seem to be doing that. I wonder how we're supposed to turn it on. It's a really old type of keyboard. Yeah, I would say so. And so the clock has stopped moving. No time to screw around. There are two levers here. Do you think they activate something? Give it a try. Nope, doesn't look like anything happened. There's a lot of stuff in here. I can see for sure that I do know how to use at least one of these things. The one on the top, I think it's a power cable. Yeah, so we have a 3-pronged power cable. So we go, hey, why don't we use it on the computer? Oh shoot, I can't use this. What's wrong? The cable is 3 prongs, but the socket only has 2 holes. It's not going to fit. In other words, we're going to need a plug to change the power cable to one with 2 prongs. So we need to find an adapter to change it from a 3-prong cable to a 2-prong cable. Yeah. And I believe that's all that we have. So what we can do is we can go here, and we can direct Miss Clover over here to see what she says and do stuff. Somebody cut the other stuff with the cables. I can see the wires inside. I don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it is all black. There's a pen lying over here. I think somebody probably used it to make the table black. If they use pen on part of it, there's probably something underneath all that pen. Clover, do you think you can erase it? Oh, this is permanent marker. Do you know how to erasing from a permanent marker? Erasing from a permanent marker? We do have something for that. It's called ethanol! Right, Okay, so in order to pass it to her, I believe we need to actually go and use it on the bars. Here we go. Clover, use this ethanol. You should be able to wipe off that permanent ink marker with it. Your clothes, of course. Please don't look at me like that. You're scaring me. Soak it in ethanol, then use it to wash all the permanent marker off. Oh, it's working. It's wiping the permanent ink off. What is that drawing? I wonder what this is. There are a bunch of numbers in some kind of grid. Clover, you've got a pen and a notebook. Could you write those numbers down and hand them to me through the bars? So we gotta go back to the bars and get this writing and see exactly what it is that she wrote down. Okay, the note Clover copied from the stand in the laboratory has 4 numbers written in 9 separate cells. So it's a little tic-tac-toe board. 3, 4, a 1, and a 2. And I'm sure we can figure out what that's used for at some point. Just like an experimentation table. There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. Oh, the power cable's over there. What do you mean? Is the plug of 3 prongs or 2? Take a look. The cable on the monitor has 2 of those little metal things. What does that mean? Can you unplug that cable and bring it over here? But I can unplug it, but it's connected to the main computer. I can't take it over to you. That's not good then. How about just the plug? The plug. Well, maybe more like a connector. That's what we need. It's the adapter. Give it to me. Okay, so we gotta go back to the bars. 2-prong plug. So let's combine that with the power cable. And now we've got our 2-pronged power cable. And we can power up this computer. I'm pretty sure this will work. Under the desk I go. And let's just plug this thing into the monitor. Alright, let's turn the power on. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Why not? Well, it's not connected to the main computer. You never know until you try. Pretty optimistic.
Oh, that worked. What? Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kind of...
Get ready for another weird discussion.
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly. Hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where
Yeah.
I worked.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
On your
Yep,
own.
on my own.
Lotus?
And here's one of the best scenes of the game.
Let's kick some ass.
Wait, what?
In which she goes Super Saiyan on the keyboard.
Didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't! You're typing so fast, I can't even see your fingers. Well, at any rate, you're pretty amazing.
Did you fall for me again?
Whoa, 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 what do you mean again? I'm not into you.
I know. Don't be so stubborn, shy boy.
I am not being stubborn, I am not shy, and I am not a boy.
I'm
I
a
am
man.
young, healthy, 21-year-old man. I'm not gonna fall for an old lady like you.
Wow.
Old lady. Did you just say old lady?
Well,
I've had enough of you. Go somewhere else. You're bothering me.
What?
Go see if you can find a password hint or something. I'll try and open this from here. You're distracting me. Go. Now.
Fine. I guess I'll go. Nothing. No clues whatsoever. Clover didn't find anything useful in the laboratory either. Damn. Looks like we've hit a dead end this time.
All right. Bullseye. Junpei, I did it.
Yeah, he's pretty bad at life.
What?
He doesn't get
Let me
any
see.
better. Spoilers.
What is that?
I don't have any idea. It just showed up after I cracked
Wow, a table. It's not like we've seen a table
think
with
it's a
numbers on
puzzle?
it.
the password. Certainly looks like one.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, alright? I did my part.
Fair
Fair enough.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. Make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Alright, so going from that those numbers that Clover gave us, we should probably hit number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. There we go. You hear a noise just now. Something unlocking. Well, I think we know what that's from. And we've got 2 items, 2 keys. One small, looks like this is some sort of machine, and this one has the Earth symbol on it. Okay, so we know that that one is is on A deck, and that's an activation key. We know
Hey,
where to.
Junpei, do you have a minute?
Yes, Clover.
What's up?
Never mind.
Hey, hold on a minute. What does...
Sorry. Just forget about it. It's nothing.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Anyway, we have this activation. Yep. There we go. It's full of letters. Showing some kind of wording. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. So, let's see if anything's changed in here. Why is this, what the heck are they doing in there? Why is she all quiet? They were doing experiments on humans, probably. Oh man, now she looks down. Oh. Oh. Sorry. Hindsight. Plot hindsight. Dude, this thing in here is on now. You activated the power. Could you play with it a little? Turn the dial. We should miss it there. I should ask me to look around the room again. Increase the voltage! Turn that bitch up! Max voltage! Oh no! He sounds like a fire alarm. Fire detected, fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Which means the evacuation door unlocked. Disable the lock. Come on out, Clover! Ba-ba-da-dum! Yeah, close the door. Oh, jeez. She's cupping so hard she can't even talk. Of course I'm not alright! The hell took you so long, I literally clicked on it as fast as I could. Yeah, literally, I was going as fast as I could. You two can do this later. Right now, we need to get the hell out of here. So, final thoughts on this puzzle is, this one's a little weird in that you need to know what to click on. Like,
Whew, thank God we got out of there.
like, I knew that I needed to click on, you know, the stuff in there to get her to look at the power cord. I remember struggling with the power cord thing a little bit. But I mean, otherwise you can see it's a pretty simple puzzle. The only, you know, the big gimmick there was that we were separated from Clover, but logistically, from like a gameplay standpoint, it wasn't really that different. We just had to look through the window and point stuff out rather than be up front with it ourselves, which I don't think really changes the gameplay a lot. So it's an alright room.
Yeah.
A little less than average,
Finally.
maybe.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Let's also just ignore the fact that there is now a raging fire in the middle of the ship. Just saying.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
How about that one?
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Hey!
June? Santa! 7!
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys! Could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
Hey, it's
a
the
map
map!
of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. And... Door 8.
Door
Yep,
8?
they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while. Otherwise, we won't be
Yep,
able to open.
we saw
That's how the
this.
nonary game works.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah. I think we can skip at this point. This part's gonna basically be the same. What's the third door we're going through? Oh, the third door is also gonna be a new one. So this is us filling an ace on what happened. They haven't checked through door 3 yet, and they figure, oh, we probably should. Then they split up, while the other group goes through door 3. Decide to go check out some of the stuff. That the key cards and the keys and all that stuff unlock. Ace is knife guy. No. The guy with the knife in the beginning of the game was just referred to as the 9th man because he never gave himself a code name before he got himself killed. Ace is the guy with the number 1 wristband on. Ace is a pretty great character. Why did they have to use code names? Because they didn't really know who to trust, so they decided to give each other code names just so that they all felt comfortable. And also because they didn't know if Zero was listening in on them, and they didn't want to, like, give personal info where Zero could, like, trace back to their families. The only reason why our character is called Junpei is because, June kind of squawked out our name before we decided to come up with code names. Everybody knew our real name anyway, so they just call us Junpei. We're a little late to the party, and there is Snake's dead body. Snake, that poor bastard. Does he get a raw deal in this game, I tell ya. Of course, Zero was still on the ship. Zero could be one of us! Ba-ba-bum! But the question is, who is Zero? I guarantee you, if you even guess it, you probably won't have any reason behind it, and you'll never guess the reason why he's doing everything that he's doing. It is a thing, guys. So this is us randomly drawing numbers for what room to go in, and we made false number things so that we could pick whichever room we want. So I'm gonna stop this now because we're gonna go to a different door. So last time we went through door 1, as you can see. This time we are going to go through door 6, which is gonna lock us into this next ending we're going for.
I want to go through door 6.
That's a problem. None of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
Clover and I
Yeah.
chose door 1.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
Yeah.
The digital routes don't match up either.
Yeah, it's a problem.
We've got similar problems. Junpei and I want to go through door 6, but our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Yeah.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
And there's only
What are we
6
going
of
to
us, so
do?
we can't just take Ace with us, because then these 2 schmucks won't be able to go in. There's just problems.
Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
Do we really want anyone to go with you, considering we know what happened? Well, or at least what you got up to.
What about
Through
me?
door 1. Remember what door 1 is. Door 1 we went in through with these 2 guys. And that involved us going into the captain's quarters where this little one found an axe and then slaughtered everybody to
Isn't
death.
that obvious?
Including us. This we have seen. Now I stopped because we chose a different
Wasn't
door.
one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Huh. I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind. This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
Okay.
7. Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
Alright then. We're good to go.
Oh,
See you later.
hindsight. Bye.
Wait, Clover!
We're going through
Don't
door
move on
6,
your own.
bitches.
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Yeah. Be careful.
We should get going as well.
Yes. So we're going in here with, I believe, Santa and Ace.
This is
Or June,
E-Deck.
Santa, and Ace.
There should be a door at the end of the
No.
hall.
Just June and...
All right,
yeah,
let's go.
Yeah. Oh, and now I'm remembering what room 6 is, and
There
it's
it is.
kind of a bitch.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let's get to it.
Oh, I remember this being really... Oh, this is a really annoying room. Yeah, I remember it. Okay, yep.
Hey,
Find that
I found
dead.
it. It's right there.
She murdered people, so...
Uh,
She split up during the end of last game with, Ace and 7, I believe. Or, no, Santa and 7. They were the only 2 that could have opened up door 3 with Snake. Right? 10... Yeah. They were the only ones that could have opened up the door with Snake. So she stole the axe and then split up with them and killed them to get revenge for her brother and stole their bracelets. And then she went to Junpei and she was like, let's get out. We have the bracelets. We can leave, just you and me. And he was so traumatized that she just murdered our asses. That's called the axe ending. This is a different ending we're gonna get.
it stopped.
Will she whip out an axe in our faces this time? Who knows?
Yes, it
Will the-
stopped.
Will the people she went with survive? Who knows?
I don't believe
do,
I'll ever
but
get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
We don't know who Zero is yet.
I agree.
Alright, let's go.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
Oh, I hate this room so much.
What the hell is
It's
this?
so confusing.
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any. I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit one person.
You're right.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side, too.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
The steam
Yep.
engine room?
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. You see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
No, it's
All right,
not.
let's split up. Hey, what's wrong? Are you all right? Hey,
Oh,
June.
June's got another
Chubby.
fever.
You... Oh, you're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
Yes. Yes. It probably is. But I'm fine. Please, don't worry about me. I just need to rest. And I'll be fine.
Okay. Here, sit down. Careful.
Thank you.
Ace, Santa.
Yes.
Right. All right, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
Yeah, June's not doing too well. Bizarre fevers at random times. If you find that suspicious, you may be smarter than the average bear. Alright, so here's the steam engine room. It's a little difficult to navigate. So we need something to put in here. It's a square hole, nothing in here. Look at that back wall. You can see 3 small slots. Terminal for some sort of a connector. Correct. There is something we need to plug in there. That's about all that I remember of this room. Probably comes from over there. Yeah, I know. I think we have to get it to give us coal. Yes. And then these areas you can actually click on. And I believe what we need to remember here is that's gold. That's bronze. And this one's silver. So they are different kind of levels of... Yeah. So in order to get to the other side, we have to climb up and go through a lot of these doors. There's also this. The 2 columns are different from the others. The lights are red. Nothing, it won't move. Nothing. No dice. None of those are going anywhere. Since we're meant to do something rather specific with them. Yeah. Nothing. Something somewhere else that would respond somehow. Yeah. Alright. So here's where it's confusing, is we only have access to certain parts because of these blocks, and we have to go back and forth to get to certain areas. It's a very weird place. So like there's A and there's C. Alright, let's go through A. Let's give this sucker a twist. Let's go. And we come out on A on the other side. Must be on the other side, which should put us directly above the conveyor belt. Correct. They're trying to help orientate us as best as they possibly can. And see, and there's B, which then you're just like, how the fuck did door B get involved? You know what I mean? I believe it takes us on the other side of those blocks that we were kind of being blocked by. If we think about it, there must be a great deal of coal in that pipe. So I believe what we need to do... We're boxed in the catwalk now. But if we go over to B, we can get over to the other side. Right, so that's where those boxes were that we first saw. And that brings us over here to this pulley, which I know is important. That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Ah, shit, the wheel came off! Good job, genius, you broke it! I didn't break it, it broke all by itself. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. It did indeed. Alright, let's try to go through door C. Yeah, that's what I remember is we have this here. There's no wheel to turn. We've got the wheel we pulled off the other winch. It's like they were made for each other, not shaky at all. Should be able to haul the wooden box up now. It's under the catwalk. Some sort of device in the box. It's probably what we need to plug in, I would assume. Wheel only turns to the left. We can only let the rope down. Interesting. Right. Yeah, we'll go downstairs.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah. June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not.
Yeah.
She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
I suppose.
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Dunno.
I don't know.
But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
It's either some random possibility I just brought up or something completely significant to the plot. Or anything in between. Okay. So now, in order to get back to the catwalk, we have to go through C to go through A to get back to the stairs. Correct? Correct. Okay, good. I think I've got myself oriented in this thing, finally, at least. Alright, here's the box. There's nothing in them. Oh. You need at least 304 of these. If you know a lot about boats. Not really, it's just common sense, you know. Where? Where's... Oh, right here. Duh. Okay, control panel for something. I think we know what that something is. Here you go. Yeah, let's press the button. There's something to turn on. What's that? What happened? The conveyor belt's moving. I guess it's done moving now. There's still a bunch of coal on the belt, though. Looks like a bunch of it got dumped off the end of the belt into that wooden box we found in the control panel. Yeah, coal. Like, you know, coal that we need to put into the steam engines. Box filled with the coal. Yeah, I have a feeling... Alright. Looks like there's a door over there, and this time the belt over there must deliver the coal. Appears to be welded shut. This is where I always get stuck. Silver's way too soft to use for a gear. It's probably steel or iron, yeah. Should have gotten your hopes up. 7 could probably carry it. No! No. The answer to all of that is no. Maybe something over here changed? Okay. I feel like I remember having to dump it in something. Oh, yeah. This is... yeah. Let's unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation at the top of this thing. Yeah, this is where we get out. always get fucking lost, though? Yeah, that's where we came in. Is something changed at the doors by the pulley? Are there doors by the pulley? Am I blind? That's the wrong pulley. This is the other pulley. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. I remember that's what it is. This is why this thing annoyed me so much. You can't just click on that. Yeah, perhaps you should check the other side. You can't click on it. You have to click on the little circles. No. Explain to me again. You're planning to stoke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water stored up in there and make steam, which will then drive something else. Am I correct? You want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine and drive the steam engine. I guess that's the gist of it. The furnace is enormous, so we're going to need a whole lot more coal than this. If the three of us work together, we should manage to fill it much faster. She wants to help, too! Yeah, she doesn't look good. Time for some manly work. Just throw all the coal in there. It is a lot of work. I see the guy matches. Now how are we gonna light it? Oh, it says a device. Some sort of ignition device. Hey, look at that, guys! Let's do it. Let's move it down. Yep. And look what we found. When that girl murders y'all, you'll be sorry for the remark. What, you think June's gonna murder them? They're spinning. What the hell are you guys waiting for? Yeah, so we need to go over to each one and grab this. Oh, these discs. Oh. And obviously these are going to go into that area near the door and unlock the door. So we got 1 to 3 circles, yep. Let's put these 3 discs together. Nothing happened. That's because they all have symbols. You're putting them in the wrong places, yes. Let's make them align with one another. You have a feeling she's 0. Why do you say that? Because she's getting sick? Is this why you think she's getting sick? Right, I forgot you can click on them too. Hold on. Let me reset the puzzle. There we go. There we go. Stick at random. Zero probably knows everyone, and she could very easily have targeted some people from elementary school who did nasty things to someone. Okay. Maybe. I mean, we don't know if anybody else really knows each other. I mean, we have Junpei and June who know each other. And, Clover and Snake.
Yes! The door's open!
So, as you can tell, I'm not really too fond of this puzzle. The directions and the way that you walk is a little bit confusing, although they do try to orientate you as best as they can. They try to orient you as best as they can to make you figure out where you are. But the fact that you have to click on those 3 little circles kind of pisses me off. I would rate this one as slightly more annoying than the last one out of 10. That's my official rating.
Why don't you go get June now?
Well, Snake is dead. Snake is dead.
Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all 3 of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
And we're gonna find some
So are you
backstory
only
about
interested in
Santa.
being contrary?
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
Oh, Jumpy!
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
Let me check. Good. You're feeling a lot better. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy. Oops, I mean, warrior.
Alright, let's go.
Go where?
Oh, right. I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
Great! Let's go!
She's like, yeah, I'm ready to get out of here.
Oh, it's...
Santa? What are you looking at?
It's a photo. It's my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Yeah. Kid was cute as a button.
She was only about an inch tall then? Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch. Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
I was her Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
Have you ever heard the story of the 2 Santa Clauses?
Here we go, guys. At
That
least
a long
this is
time ago, there were 2 Santas.
at least this is after the puzzle, so it didn't interrupt us.
One of them wore white, and the other one wore black. The white Santa gave presents to good kids, and the black Santa played tricks on bad kids. It went on like that for a while, but eventually the black Santa's tricks started to get worse and worse. Pretty
So
soon,
they murdered
the
him.
white Santa couldn't stand it anymore, and he stabbed the black Santa to death.
Okay, I was joking. I don't remember the story
When
going
he
this way.
stabbed the other Santa, the white
Krampus?
Santa got
I don't
blood all
know.
over his clothes.
Oh, and that's
And
why
that's
he wears
why,
red?
These days, his clothes are red.
Oh, mind blown. Deep Santa lore,
You
guys.
could say that red is all that's left of the black Santa. I wonder which Santa I am. The white Santa or the black Santa?
Well, you are wearing both black and white, so
Aw.
I guess that's supposed to be emblematic of whatever it is you're talking about.
All right, let's go.
Huh?
Hey, what are you 2 doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally back.
Sorry we took so long. Let's go.
But I was, I'm assuming another sibling is dead. Oh, this room! Oh, this room! Oh,
this a
this room is a
warehouse?
painful room. This room is a painful room.
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight.
Not not like puzzle wise, but story wise. Oh
There are
Lord.
wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going.
We must seek a way out. Alright, so this is the cargo room. We start here. This fence... Oh shit. I didn't mean to click on that, but sure. It looks like a coffin. And this is telling us search here. Wonder what's inside all these crates. The only area of the fence around it. Think you could take a look at that? Sorry, but no thanks. I've got a bad feeling about it. He called him a pussy. But just in case... What's he gonna do with that screw? I wanna see what throwing a screw at the fences. Yep! It's electric! Boogie, oogie, oogie. There's electricity running through the fence. You can jump off this crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back. So that's one problem that we need to solve. Let's start from here and go to the left. Bunch of bags here. I wonder what's in it. Card with a headshot. It's the ninth man. It's a card. It has a headshot on it. A headshot. Yeah, I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. It's quite large. Okay. Here's another bag. Hey, Clover. Here's another bag. Snake. We go up 3 stories. Alright, he's going. This is the exit. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, yeah, this is, I believe, the final puzzle. Yeah, that's the final puzzle to the room. We're not ready for all that yet. But obviously, we need to find more cards. There is 7. Something in them. Hey. There's Junpei and June. So, oh, fuck. So, fuck. Hold on 1 second. I need to take my allergy pill. And also make sure that my life is not burning down around me. They haven't noticed it's their faces. I'm sure they probably noticed it's their faces. I mean, it's their faces. Some liquid in these barrels. I'm not sure what it is, however. Okay, there's yeah, there's Santa. Let's find 2 more. It's locked. Other boxes have numbers on them. Oh. Take a look at this. Cards. There's Lotus. So we have 1 more left. I can't seem to remember where the last one is. So, yeah. We won't be able to get back. Yeah. They do way too much, but we have a way to solve that problem. Crates would reproduce? No. The crate triplets. That's what I was waiting for. And there's Ace.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers, then you pop the corresponding card in the right box.
You think they point that out?
So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
Correct.
Oh, I see.
Huh? What is it?
I'll leave the rest to you.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with him? Oh well,
Yeah, that was
whatever.
weird.
Time to solve the 9
That was
boxes
very
puzzle.
weird. Like, super weird. Like, weird that he would walk away from a simple puzzle weird. Like, something that you should probably remember
Ace's
weird.
card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest.
Yep.
And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9. Yeah! Oh, they opened! What the? 9 pins?
Yep.
I guess I'll take them with me.
9 pins. And these pins go to this machine up here, which is the final kind of big part of the puzzle here. There are 6 holes here, and it looks like the pins I just found would be a perfect fit for them. Why don't you try it? 2, 4, and 6 should go in the top part, and 3, 5, and 7. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 3, 5, 7. Well, some of them lit up. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which lights go on. So you put 2, 4, and 6 on the top part, right? So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 is that, number, that, the digital root. And 3, 5, and 7 on the bottom. 7 plus 5 is 12, 13, 14, 15 is out of 6. So it looks like it's adding digital roots. Yeah. Yep. I think that you can see what we're going to have to do. 1, 2, 3 pins on the top and 6, 7, 8 pins on the bottom. The digital root of 21 is 3, therefore light 3 turns off. The digital root of 6 is 6, therefore light 6 turns off. The digital root of pins used is the same as the number on the lights that are lit, those lights turn off, right? See if we can turn them all on. Yeah, I mean... You up until all 6... Okay. Goal is to turn all the lights on. Alright. So this is a little more tricky than... It's not really that tricky. Alright, so let's see 1. Okay. And now maybe we can do 1. So you have to get them in a position where you can come up with the same numbers again, otherwise you need to... You know what I mean? See, so that turns on 1 and 4, but I have to find combinations of not overlapping numbers where I'm not going to turn something off. It becomes a little tricky. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll be 2, and then. 8, 12 will be 3. Okay. So we do one that's 5. We know 7, 6, 1 is 5. And we need to do one that's 6. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. because I did the same number twice. That's why. I'm dumb. I was just looking at the next in the sequence, forgetting I did one right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15. 16, 17. Again, I turned on the number I didn't want to turn on. That's fine. Yeah, nothing occurred because I put the same number in twice, so it turned it on and then turned it off again. Alright, something that is does 6. 7. 6, 1, so I do 8. Right, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so 16. And then... Fuck! I don't know how to count. That's 9, that's 15, 16, so that'll be 7. Now I need something that adds up to 19. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's what I wanted. F! Press F to pay respects! We gotta do it again. So, F. So, I know the solution to this because I actually remembered base 16. I actually figured it out. And, I kind of remember this. So, F, as if you know, in base 16 is 15. So we have to put these pins in so that every row, every column, and every diagonal adds up to 15. I hate this puzzle so much. I literally have to pay respects. I will look up the solution if I spend too much time on it, but yeah, base 16. This was made by a math professor. Actually, it was made by a really interesting game designer. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He's friends with a bunch of his fans on Facebook. He's great. So we could try to start with something like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you could put 4 and 2 there. That's 15. Put 7 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that doesn't work. Because this line is wrong. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, wait a minute. No, this line is wrong. See, it's so annoying to try and figure this out. You remember doing base 16 math back? Oh my god, I never learned base 16. I never learned any other bases. Okay, maybe if we put 9 in the middle, that's the easiest way to do it. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, right? Then 5. No, that won't work because I need 10 there. Five. Okay, so this is now 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so you can't put 9 in the middle. 11, 15, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, then that won't work. See, like, it's so frustrating! It's so frustrating. Okay. I'm gonna look up the answer just because I know the solution. Like, I know what the outcome is supposed to be. It's just known as the F puzzle. Press F to pay respects. Okay, so there's a bunch of solutions that work. I just found one, so let's see. So let's see if this actually is going to work. 17, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just writing down the solution. Just so that if you have to come back and do this one again. The power's on now. But we're not done yet, kids. A green button, a red button, and a lever. What is that? I found out while you were messing around with the pinholes. Instructions. Remote control for that. Yeah, that! The Pushmaster 5000. Guess what, guys? It's time for everybody's favorite Sokoban kind of puzzle. Push boxes around until you want to kill yourself. Don't you want to know what the deal is with it? Yeah, so we want to go check it out. We gotta push the boxes. Line up the crates. Alright, let's give it a shot. This big program said it'll only start moving once its path has been completely programmed in. Okay. Let's give it a try. Battery dies after 50 moves. You know that that's a bad sign when they give you 50 moves. Yeah, I hate this so much. I'm gonna wind up looking up the solution for this too. Because I hate everything. Well, let's at least give it 1 or 2 tries. So we can only push these 4 boxes and we gotta get them all in here. So you can see where the problem lies. See, and now we fucked ourselves over because yeah. It's oh my god, I hate it so much! I hate these puzzles. It doesn't matter how many turns I use backtracking. You don't need 50 moves to do it. They just give you up to 50. I hate these puzzles so much. These types of puzzles drive me fucking bonkers. It sucks because you can't move these three. And you can't move anything to the side because then you can't move it out of the corner. And you can't move any of these up because these are in the way, but you can't get over to them because these are... Oh god, I hate it so much. Oh, wow. Okay, now that's... Okay. Okay, so those first two moves I made look to be correct. Oh! Wow, I'm dumb. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, then we went one. Oh, okay. There we go. Now we can reach the coffin. Here we go. So, what do we think is going to be in the coffin, guys? I know what's going to be in the coffin, and it's going to be something that you do not expect. What's it going to be? Take your picks. Take your bets. Think about it for a second. You're never going to guess it. Someone dead. That would be what you would expect, wouldn't it? But no. We find this.
Just kidding.
Really?
Whatever. Just don't.
Okay, okay.
A small key and... a gun?
Oh, God!
Yeah, revolver.
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica.
This thing is... Are these real bullets? Oh, if this is real... Oh.
Yeah.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble.
Yes,
It's a powerful
correct.
weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
That's right.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Me neither.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
No, we'll take the key.
We'll take that with us.
It's a rusty key. Oh, I thought it was where we came out. It's up here. Yeah, it's open. So, final thoughts on this puzzle before we exit. This room is a little weird. The cards, things are pretty simple. That is, there's a reason why that part of the puzzle's in there, even though it may not seem like it. We'll get there. But really, the big part of it was a block pushing puzzle, which I hate, and putting all of the pins in ways of 15, which I hate. So all in all, I really don't like this room. I give it a puzzles that I really hate out of 10. You assume this path leads to death by gun. Potentially. I mean, we all left it in there. We're all together.
A long hallway, huh?
Which reminds me. Not that I have any particular need to. Please don't think that I do so, but I haven't saved in quite some time, so.
Let's check it
just
out.
to be safe. Clover Clover's gonna kill
We've
us
seen
all
this
again.
elevator before.
Now Clover has a gun!
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started. We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
Why not? Maybe this one just works. Holy shit.
It works.
They're not used to things just working around here.
I think so.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
Now, if you remember from the last end, we know what's down here because we,
I agree.
the other group
Let's
went
go.
the other group went through door 6 and we know what they found. Don't we?
Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
All right, let's open it. The 9 door.
Ba-ba-da-da!
Of course it wouldn't be that easy. Vacant. Huh. We finally found it.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
Get ready for it! Get ready for it!
What? A 9 door. There's another one.
There's 2 number 9 doors! Let your mind explode!
It's 9, no matter how you look at it. The red is there too. So this is a real one? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
That's a very good question.
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9
Yeah,
on
he
it.
just said seek a door.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one?
Oh, man. We fell for it. There
Yep.
are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take
Yeah.
1278 and 34569 for example. the digital root for both teams would be 9, or 2349 and
Yeah, we get it,
156.
we get it,
There are
we
a bunch
get
of
it.
combinations that work, and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed.
Yeah, a
But
couple of
eventually,
someone's
They
dead.
reached this very same room and realized how pointless all their infighting was. There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. This game was designed for that purpose. This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip-up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
Correct.
The 4. Wait. Don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now? No, we gotta go back.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest.
Nice.
Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh, right.
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C-Deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed
Yeah,
earlier.
we could tell everybody that we found the 9 door and then come back
Perhaps
here.
Clover, 7, and Lotus
and then
will have returned
Clover
from door
can
1.
butcher us all. I mean,
But
what?
even with all 7 of us,
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come to think of it, what is this room? We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around.
Yeah, you didn't.
It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind? Huh. A coffin? What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
Yeah, who the hell cares about a coffin with a punch thing on it? This game. There's nothing important in
Look,
there.
it's...
Someone's dying in that coffin, eh? Well, I mean, if nobody
7
lets them
Lotus.
out. If
You've
there's
got a
even a
problem.
someone in there.
Clover is gone.
What?
Clover's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
When?
Why?
You 2 went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have
You
blocked
know
it
what
with something
room
on the
that
other
was?
side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other
No,
wall.
Clover was not.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. Figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah, She's not here.
No, she isn't.
There's no sign of her. Let's go.
Clover 0, but then who's in the coffin? God!
I
love that you're trying to figure this out, Coins.
I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator
Keep
down to
on
B deck.
going.
June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Sure, right. I'll do that.
Jumpy.
No, it's nothing.
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Connie.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Now she's
Yeah,
Connie.
got it. Take care.
Connie and Jumpy. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place, June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else. It was hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. A woman sat, slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin, smooth and pale as always, was covered in bright red blood. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank, all his thoughts replaced with endless, hissing white. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus, slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse. No rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, told him that meant she'd been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning, she'd been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife then. Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart once. She would have died immediately. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice Lotus's bracelet was gone.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from this shit too.
Okay, we know this.
At worst,
Yes, we know that. What? Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. Who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8, ladies and gentlemen? Put your math brains on. You can figure it out. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet? The thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when he heard a noise. A sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain, there was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He'd been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. But as he did, the knife dug itself in deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing, save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions. Not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. and then without a word climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. Blech. Soon it swallowed up that last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. In utter emptiness, he fell into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the knife ending. Close but no cigar with the gun. We did leave that thing behind, after all. Okay. So I probably should have made another better save for this. Because the axe ending, the knife ending, the next ending we need to get. We're gonna actually go through 3 brand new rooms that we've never gone through before. And I think we have time to at least go through room 5. So, if we're all down for that, why not? So here is what we did here. You can see how this changed. So here's the knife ending. Who was the killer that time? Who would benefit from 8 and Junpei's murder? So you're thinking you're adding a little bit onto the thoughts there. I would more concentrate on what Junpei said was just simply who would benefit most from the number 8 bracelet. It's a good question.
What's that sound?
Sorry, I hit a button. Need at least 3 though, which means this person had to have a 3rd, right? Right. Well, did they work with somebody, or was there another bracelet that they could get their hands on? I think that's the only hint I'll give you.
I should probably hold on to this key.
The 9th man who had the 9th man's... Oh, the 9th man's, or the 9th man's. So there's an interesting thought that you had that nobody has brought up yet, at least in this playthrough, is that the 9th man's bracelet was kind of just laying there the whole time. But that's not the only bracelet. I wonder if I could just grab the keys and get out. There we go. What's the formula for digital root? You just add all the numbers together, and then if it's a double digit, you add those 2 digits together. You just keep adding digits so you only get 1. Is that really a formula? Wasn't You're confused. Add the double-digit number and that's it. So for instance, you use the numbers 2, 8, and 3. So 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13, so that's a 1 and a 3, so 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4 is the digital root. Oh. See me use it again right here. So I'm going to do 7, 6, 1 because 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 1 is 14, and 4 plus 1 is 5. To do the last 3 rooms that we have not gone through except for room 9, which we have not gone through yet, and obviously won't until much later. Snake was 2, so his wouldn't go to 9 as would be needed. What was the 9th man's number? 9. The 9th man's number was 9, that's why we called him the 9th man.
Is it over? Whew, that felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Well, better than drowning, I guess.
Oh. So you're trying to figure out. You're saying that Snake was 2, so adding 2 to Lotus's 8 wouldn't go to 9. Is that what you're saying? Nine plus 8 plus 1 would equal 9 in digital root, so that means Ace? Could be any one of them. I will point out though that, and they point this out later, that the interesting thing about the number 9 is, you know, it's because it's the number 9, it's the closest to a double digit, so it's very easy to make digital roots with. But I mean, could it be Ace? Or could it be the 9th man? Is the 9th man alive? Is Snake alive? Is Zero somewhere on the ship with a passport to all the numbers? Was it us? No, this probably wasn't us. See, I love that you're getting into this. Like, so far during the stream, Coins has suggested that Clover is 0, June is 0, Ace is a murderer, Snake is maybe a murderer, somebody's dying in that coffin.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Hey, Asmi. Oh, Asmi, thank you so much for the follow, my friend, and welcome to the Chu-Chu Club. Everybody, please give our newest family member a super warm welcome. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Keeping it a little bit of a weird time. We're getting to the next puzzle room because we've done this part of the story before. But welcome, welcome. It was him, he lied to me! Combos of 3 that go to 18 would boil down to 9. The 9th man is dead and so is Snake. Snake's number is 2, with Lotus is 8 would require another 8 to be 18, needed for 9, which would be possible, so only the 9th man's extra bracelet would work. Okay. Except, like I told you, there's a bracelet you're forgetting about. Unless you weren't there for that part of the game last night. Oh, you recognize my follow sound? Are you a Valkyrie Profile fan? You left midway through. Okay. So then you don't kind of have the piece of information that you need. So, I will tell you that, that room that they were talking about in the last, ending, where Clover, like, closed herself in and said, don't come into this room, I handled it. That was the captain's quarters, and we found a mystery guy that we've never seen before dead there with an axe next to his body, which was the axe that Clover used in the last ending to slaughter everybody, along with a bracelet around his wrist with a 0 on it. You watched your brothers play the crap out of this game. I was not so good at it, but I loved it so. Yeah, I love Valkyrie Profile. I'm terrible at the platforming, but it's like one of my favorites. Okay, so this time, because we've done door 4, we are now going for a whole other ending. Let me just make sure that this is actually possible before I screw something up. Yes, I believe it should be. And if not, then we'll just go back. Then I'll save. I'll have to remember this. I'll have to write this down. Hold on. I'll save after the second door we go through. Well, actually, we'll save after this room in another save file so that we can get to the last room if we need to, but we should be able to do it. But anyway, we are now going to go through door 5 this time, which we have not done before.
Hey, wait.
Have I played this game in our series before? Yes, we've streamed this whole series before.
I want to go through door 5
too. We're doing
too.
kind of a retrospective / seeing if I can remember
What are you saying,
how to
Jumpy?
solve any of this shit.
If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well...
Please,
Yeah.
let me go into door 5.
Yeah, so we are now finally going to go into the room where the 9th man exploded.
And we're right back where we started, you know that?
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us. Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh,
Yes.
all right. That's...
So he's
That's
saying Ace and Clover, 1 + 4 = 5, so they can go into the other room and, you know,
Don't go
number
away.
balancing.
You need to listen to me, Clover.
We're gonna go hang out with Snake this time. We haven't gotten to spend a lot of time with him.
Go to
but
door
this
4
time
with
we
the
will. It's different watching someone who more so knows what they're doing. I usually find people doing blind playthroughs. Yeah, I did a blind playthrough of this game on stream, and it was great. Except that sometimes I get really dumb, and it gets frustrating for people.
No!
So
Don't be
hopefully
so
this won't be
selfish.
as stressful.
Why?
You'll
Because-
be fine. Just relax.
Aw, he gave her a hug.
What did he tell her?
Okay. I understand.
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake. 7 + 2 + 5 = 14. And the digital root of 14,
is
1 + 4 is 5.
Correct.
And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover. 8 plus 3 plus 6, and the digital root of 22 is... We're okay with this.
Alright.
No problems here.
Yes. All right, then. The lever's all that's left. Okay. All right, then. Let's go.
Now we're gonna be the first ones to go
Please
into a
be
room.
careful.
Oh,
We
here we
will.
go, guys. Get ready for it. She's brutal.
And it's open. Oh,
That's messed up.
that was the 9th man. Oh,
How can you...
Well, do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
You need to be careful with what you're saying, considering what we know happens later, alright?
sorry.
Let's go!
You need to shut your mouth.
Damn it. The countdown started.
Shit, the door!
There's no turning back now, and if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where's the
Alright,
dead?
coins.
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it.
Let's go.
Found it. Right. Well, it looks like it stopped.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
Really?
Jumpy, are you alright? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
The detonators have been deactivated.
Alright, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
Notice how last time when it was reverse, Clover told us, like, what the thing looked like? We just don't give a fuck this time around. We're just like, bye!
And they're gone. Now. Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
Maybe this wall can be moved. Or not. It's not budging.
Hey, there's a door over there.
A first-class cabin,
First class cabin, baby.
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then,
This
shall
one,
we?
this is actually one of the rooms that I kind of like the most. It involves a little bit of finessing.
All
Also-
right then. Let's go.
Also, it makes my music
Yeah.
all of my music
Oh.
feels come back.
I don't want to look, but... it's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what. He'd been wearing these. The bracelet's off. Oh, wait. Zero did say.
Yes. You escape the shit, your heart rate reaches zero. We've heard
Bracelet
that
comes off
700
when you're
times.
dead. But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human. Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Huh. Where did they... Through here? What's up?
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Yeah.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door,
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
this looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room is probably a living room. Or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
Alright, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Let's seek a way out. Except for Snake, he'll have to feel a way out, but that's okay. Oh, Snake, my love. I love him so much. Yeah, so here's the bedroom, we got the bathroom, we got a toilet, we've got some closets, we've got a living room, and we've got some bullshit. Alright, so here we go. A score plate. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be composing music.
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
I heard something strange.
Something strange.
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans.
That's right.
I notice even the slightest of noises.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately.
Yeah.
So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happen. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
Yeah, Snake's kind of a badass.
Really?
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
Oh, Snake. White desk feels kind of fancy. Little chair over there. Hey, look what's here. And this is a score. It's a map of the ship. I imagine it will prove very helpful. You best hold on to it, Junpei. Yes. Inner keyboard. This piano, there's something amiss with the keys. I mean, it's out of tune. It's properly tuned. It's just the sounds are clearly, purposefully different. The C doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. Yeah, you guys can kind of see what this is getting up to. They play some other note. Zero modified it in some way. Yes. It's totally a table with the it's a vanity. Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. You can see that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she's staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? What a dick. Alright. Here is the bathroom. Nothing's coming out. We've got, here is a bathtub full of water, which is going to be very significant. So I will show you what we missed, Coin. So we are looking through this room. We have this see-through music plate of A notes. So it looks like we're putting together a musical composition. Also, Snake tried to fight us IRL. Snake was like, I can beat your ass. And we were like, no. A piece of paper, it says score printed on the front of it. Musical score. Alright, yeah. This is an annoying part of this, is that you can't pick that up. Yet. Apparently. There's another piece of sheet music. Okay. Oh, and this is another annoying part of it too, actually. So we're gonna grab this vase. That's pretty clever, Junpei. We gotta fill this thing with water. Correct. So we can put out that fire. Oh, that's the toilet. I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's nothing. We're gonna fill it with water. And... what else is it? It won't budge. How about you let a man give it a shot? Nope. Might as well be a damn rock. Guess we may as well give up. But we have the plug. Now we can... It won't let you drain the water until you fill the vase, but now we can. Blind McGee throwing... He's throwing bows, as the kids say. Here's another piece of music. Is a score plate D. Oh yeah, this is... Okay, yeah. These rooms are a little weird. Alright, so... Fire out. Nice. And there's the score plate.
Hey,
Whoa.
Seven. What the hell was that? Are you alright?
I think this is when we find out the fact that Seven...
Yeah, I'm fine.
doesn't remember
just
anything.
felt a little dizzy, that's all. What the hell is wrong with me? There's memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
You really? Come on,
yeah,
Junpei!
I guess that's true. Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Something about
sure.
upset and
I
confused.
was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck, but that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
But that's it?
That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
Okay, so there are closets in each of these
with
rooms.
something like that.
So here's the closet for this room. Looks like there's nothing in it. Nothing in there. However, here we have a score plate of G's. This is score plate D. How are you a G if you're going up one line? Don't fuck with me, alright? I know how to fucking read music. I know how to read music. I did a thing one day with a thing. And here we go. Alright, here's a score plate and a safe. The safe is locked. It's one of those dial locks. It doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. I guess we're just gonna leave these alone then, and there's nothing inside these suitcases. Alright. Now we can play the music. I didn't really need to tell you, but the keys in the piano are not what you expect them to be, yeah. So we have to figure out what they are. Alright. So, I'm gonna try to think of this less in music terms. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these here. So... Oh no. Okay. Number 3 is... Okay. I know I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm gonna have to do it again, obviously, another time. That is... Right. 5 is... Okay. 6 is... 7 is... And 8 we need to play this song, but we need to figure out which ones to hit correctly. So. And then. Okay. Let's see. Then it would be 3, and then this one. Oh, fuck. I should really also be writing this solution down. That would be easier. So, oh. 5. Right, okay, so. And then 3, and then that is 5. Right. And then 4, and then 3. Okay. And if you know this song, you know this song. Then 4. 3. 5. And then it should be 2 6s. 5. 7. Ooh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay. Should be 4. Right. And then 3. And we all know this song. We're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Stand, bow, be seated. I guess he hasn't forgotten that. Snake thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? Yes, it was. In Japan, it was at least. I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. Zero certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Yes, probably. The palace in London that plays host to these days to the House of Parliament. For the Big Ben, the famous clock tower. Yep, it plays that very collection of notes on the hour. Capital of England. At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Yes, let's go. Alright, let's go.
Another hallway?
Okay. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save in this slot.
Hmm?
That should do it.
And then I'm also going to save in slot 3. Wait. In slot... Yes, in slot 3. No. Stop. In slot 3. So, slot 3... Westminster politics has become half my life despite being a U.S. citizen and not ever having visited the UK. So I'm gonna do that because I may want to choose to come back here and choose to go to another door if I can't get every single door.
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
If you remember, we were with him going into this room last time, but he did do this last time when we find snakes. No, this is a different door. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different door.
Why would you want to come back here?
I might like to play a little piano.
Yeah, why would we want to come back there, guys? I mean, is there anything in that room that we would want to come back for?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Well then?
Can't say I could ever imagine Seven playing the piano. He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess. But why would he want to leave the door unlocked then?
I don't know. Why would you want to go back into that room?
I have no clue.
I have no clue.
Hey, wait for me! Whoa, a metal grate? Why is this thing... Figures.
Are those elevators over there?
No way to know if they're working or not from here.
Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate. Sounds like it's locked.
Yep. Stairs leading down.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
So we can open it?
Nah, I think it's locked, too. Look.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
Venus.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway?
Yes, the Earth symbol.
They reference many of the solar bodies.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
So, as you can see, that one is likely.
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
Hold on. Where's Seven? Ah, there he is. Down that hallway.
And we get to go into one of the more fun rooms.
This way, Snake. Follow me.
By the way, my thoughts on that room, I like it. It's interesting. The clicking is a little weird. I hate that it has that thing that says score on the table that you can't pick up. It's there for no reason. I don't understand why that's there. But otherwise, yes, pretty solid room.
I wonder if this door will...
I sometimes click on the grate of the fire instead of the fire itself and then don't understand why it's not working.
How about
That's
that?
my stupidity.
It opens.
It opens! Where are we going into, guys? What kind of a room could we possibly be entering? That's right, baby!
Wow.
It's a casino!
Is this some kind of casino?
Sure looks like one.
Well, this is troubling. It seems we are once again locked in.
Even if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
So we must find another exit then.
Yes, sir.
Alright, guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
Let us seek a way out, children. We got a 5 of a club, of spades. Clubs. What the fuck is wrong with me? I think on the counter it looks like a card, a playing card. 7 of spades. A 4 of spades. Some of it. Bottle of booze. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that hits the spot. Oh my lord. Yeah, we don't know how long it's been there, actually. Mahjong. Do you play Mahjong? Maybe. I don't remember exactly. I do remember a couple hands of some of the rules, so I figure I must have played it at some point. Once we vacated this vessel, I should like to play a game with you. Can you play? So long as you tell me which tiles I'm eliminating. Yes, I believe I have at least enough skill to defeat an amateur. I must ask you to remove the red tiles when we play. And here we have a 3 of spades.
Ah, Baccarat. You ever played Junpei?
No, never.
Alright then, how about I explain the rules to you a bit? See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual game. You've got the banker and the player. The whole point is that you guess which one's gonna win. And whether the banker or the player wins, it all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. See, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. And that's it. That's the explanation. Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff. But what I just told you sums up the core of the game pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9. The weakest hand is a 0. You just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Do you get it?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Well, maybe half of it. Enough. I got a chance at winning the game if I played now.
However, we have no way of knowing if the puzzle in the Baccarat table makes use of those rules. And if it does, in what manner?
Then I guess we try everything.
Yep, but we are not quite ready to get to the Baccarat table yet. One on the plate. This is 2. So we have some players, we've got that. I am looking for this. Firewood in the fireplace. There's a weird looking floating thing here. We can find a card here. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that! As 2 lights turn on, I heard something fall from the bottom of the fireplace. And we can see that that is Club, Diamond, Heart. Hey, coins! We can go gambling. What happened? I heard an odd noise. I don't know. I pressed some of the buttons and smacked the machine once or twice, but nothing happened. The coin got stuck. Alright, here we go. So I think you can figure out what we need to do here. Get them in the right order. We get jackpot. There's a pickup drawer for the dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer got unlocked. Please open it if you will. We've got a key with the Venus symbol on it. We just need to figure out how to get out of this room. And here's the 2. So we've now got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. And now we can go play some Baccarat. So we have an 8 here, so we need to get a 9. Let's try. What the hell else would we do? It's real simple. What's the opponent's hand? There's an 8 in that glass case. The number's case. What 3 cards do we need to get that number? We need to add something up to 19. Or 9. Something tells you those aren't the only rules. You know those are? So something ought to happen. Because put down is stuck to the table. They won't be going anywhere anytime soon. The easiest way to get it out is just to head up to 9. But now we have this. There's 9. Looks like the cover's hiding something. It's the cover, then maybe it opens up. That's the panel. It's a playing card. It's the Ace of Spades. 8 plus 1 is 9, and now we need to make 9. There are 3 slots in this one. Let's see what we can do. 3 slots for cards. Looks like what we did with the baccarat table. Yep. I mean, we only have 3 cards left. What's that? I did hear something from the exit. The exit is unlocked. Yeah, so I like this room. It's a little simple, but I like the theme of it. I like the theme of the casino. I do kind of wish they did something a little more casino-y with it. However, it is not the only kind of casino game room type of puzzle we're going to solve in this series. And the other ones are not so easy.
The keyhole with the Venus symbol. The Venus key should work here. It sounds like it did. All right, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help with this one.
It sounds as though you have opened it. We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine.
Snake, are you gonna be all right? I mean, the stairs.
Come on,
Please,
dude.
do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me.
Really?
I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Good to hear. Let's move.
Everything looks okay here.
We should check the next deck down, just in case.
Just what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
I'm just glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Back to the C deck then.
Now, how about we check out what's here?
There are 2 elevators over there, which means it's probably the same upstairs.
There's a card reader between them, and another weird mark.
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
Except Lotus isn't here to beat us up for making that joke! Haha!
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
Yeah, I see it. No 2 ways about it. That was a pretty good one, kid.
Oh, would you watch it, man? Whew, that hurts. You're gonna break my neck.
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak. Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
If we were looking for a devil, we've got one right here.
This is a Mercury symbol.
Yes.
The marks you mistook for horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Correct.
Wings and a staff. Huh. So then, she beats you with the staff until you die and go to heaven. Sounds like Lotus, all right. 7. Oh, that's too much. Oh, my head. Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol on it.
Yep.
So I would assume.
We won't be,
Let's
though.
forget the elevators for right
We
now.
know it's not in any of the rooms we went through.
How about that hallway to the left?
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side. Let's head back.
To the right this time.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them up, starting with the closest one there.
Okay, I'm on it. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
And now we wind up in here again.
Hey, what is this place? It's so huge.
We'll leave this going
And
until we
empty.
get to,
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital? The harsh scent in the air is reminiscent of antiseptic solution.
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Hey, why is that door between 3 and 7 blank?
Oh god, we keep
You don't
asking
need
this
anything?
question. It's bad.
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yeah, good idea.
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Naturally. After all, there are rules to the nonary game. And to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Whoa, whoa, check this out. Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing.
right? You think it's broken?
Only one way to find out.
No,
Nope.
nothing.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
What does it mean?
They've gotta be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
Whoa, whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I could think of. This thing ain't working at all.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
Internal hardware?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
The bottom? Huh. There's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
The other 2 reds are
Yeah.
the same. Something's been removed from all 3 of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
I don't know, Snake. Why would you know something like that?
Oh, what now? June! Ace! Santa! Clover! And Lotus!
Guess everyone's here.
What are you guys doing?
Why are you...
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
And then the rest of this pretty much goes the way that we've seen it before.
And that's what we know.
This is 7 telling us about the gigantic. I want to get up to the room selection before we save. And end for the night. So how does Snake die now that we were here first? Well, Snake disappears when we split up to go search for the guts of the Reds. See, now we came back and the Reds are working again, but Snake is nowhere to be found. So it's when we split up that he disappears. So it doesn't really matter if you go in the first set of doors and take it out. He's gonna disappear after that. Okay. This is her telling us that we should ditch the others and let them die, or call the cops and have them come back, whatever. She's being a sneaky snake. Let's go back to the first class cabin. Let's leave her alone. She hates our face. Casino. Nice large hospital room. Santa.
Santa? What are you doing?
Zero. It has to have been 0. Yeah, she's right. We need to make a sacrifice. Ace will be like, I got you, fam. He's gonna force us to make the decision. Okay. So we're gonna save here in slot 2. So we're gonna return to the title screen, but we're actually gonna go into door 3 next time. And the reason why I want to make sure that we save there, is because I want to make sure that by going into door 3, I'm not sure if we're going to get the ending after that, or if we're going to get a chance to go into another door. If we get a chance to go into another door, we're good. If not, I'm going to have to reload and pick another door to show you the last door that may get lost out, which I think I had to do last time, if I remember correctly. So we may have to do that again. I think it's room 2 that's going to wind up getting left out. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. We've been streaming for several hours now, and I am exhausted. So I'm going to go get ready to hopefully get some sleep. I may be streaming tomorrow. I normally don't stream on Thursdays, but since I'm looking for a new job, things have just gotten a little bonkers in my life, and I kind of just, you know, I'm sitting here doing my thing, so I want to hang out with you guys as much as possible. So yeah, anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I love all of your faces. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. Go have a lovely evening, and I will see you all soon. Mwah. Thank you very much.